Today we are starting on with the next chapter, and it is the 7th chapter. The name of the chapter is Mahavira and Buddha. Now both Mahavira and Buddha, who were they? They were the great preachers. Okay, so both of them, they started two new religions. Okay, now in this lesson we will be studying about these two religions. First is Jainism, which was started by Mahavira, and the second is Buddhism, which was started by Mahatma Buddha. So let us see what are the things we will be learning in the chapter. Okay, first of all, we will be learning about the social circumstances or the conditions which led to the rise of these two religions, because before the arrival of these two religions or the birth of these two religions, Hinduism already existed in India. So we will learn about the social conditions which led to the spread of Buddhism and Jainism. Next, we will be studying about the teachings and the ideologies of these two preachers. Next, we will be studying about the importance of ahimsa and tolerance in today's society. So, now let us see which are the topics of the chapter. Topics of the chapter are Jainism, under which we will be reading about the life of Mahavira, the two sects, contribution of Jainism, decline of Jainism, doctrines of or the principles of Jainism, and the spread of Jainism. Then comes Buddhism. In this one we will study about Buddha's early life, then the his teachings, religious text, sects, spread of Buddhism, contribution of Buddhism, and then the decline of Buddhism. In the end of the chapter, we will be studying about Jainism and Buddhism, a comparative study of both these religions. So children, let us start on with the chapter. Now, these two religions, they arose in the 6th century BCE. BCE means before Common Era. Now, in the 6th century BCE, two religions started in India. They were Buddhism and Jainism. Okay, now let us see what were the reasons why these two religions became very popular. The reason is that the Vedic religion, it had become very much complex and complicated. Okay, in the Vedic religion or the Hindu religion, there was lot of, we can say, complications. Okay, a lot of importance it was given to the rituals, the yajnas and the sacrifices. Now, in the Vedic religion, the Brahmins, they became very, very powerful. Okay, and they were the people, those who used to perform all the yajnas or all the religious ceremonies. They became very powerful, and the rituals, it had become very, very costly or expensive, and it was very expensive for a common man. And that is the reason most of the people, they did not like the Vedic religion. Okay, now the Kshatriyas, they reacted very strongly, or they became against the Vedic religion. Why? Because a lot of sacrifices, etc. used to be given, and the Brahmins, they became very powerful. So that was the reason the Kshatriyas, they became against the Brahmins. Okay, and these two people, Mahavira and Buddha, they were Kshatriyas. Okay, so now the animal sacrifices in the Vedic religion, it also affected the economy. Why? Because the economy, it was based on agriculture and animal husbandry, and a lot of animal sacrifices also affected it. Now, all the rituals which were performed by the Brahmins, they were in which language? It was in the Sanskrit language. And the common man, he was not able to understand all those things. Since he was not able to understand, he felt it very boring. Okay, and that was one reason why they lost the interest in the Vedic religion. Now, children, it was the period when the coins, it also made the trade and commerce easier. Okay, so because the use of the coin, it also affected the trade and commerce. It became easy, or it made the trade and commerce easy. Now, with the rise in the trade and the commerce, the importance of the Vaishyas also increased. Okay, slowly they also became powerful. They were also becoming powerful. And the Kshatriyas, they were ranked third in the society. The first were the Brahmins, the second were the Kshatriyas, and the Vaishyas, they were on the third place. Naturally, when they were becoming powerful slowly, they were also looking for a religion which would improve their position or make them equivalent to the Kshatriyas and the Brahmins. And that is the reason they started showing a lot of interest, or they started supporting or showing a lot of interest in Buddhism and Jainism, in which all the people, they were considered as equals. Okay, then in the society, the people, those who were on the at last rank or the lowest rank, they were the Shudras. Okay, now caste system, it also became very strict and rigid, and the Shudras, life of the Shudras, it became very miserable, and they were